He's 18 seconds off the pace. At this stage, you really don't want to be more than 5-7 seconds if you're going to be competitive. And should you hit the 5 standing targets. Volkov just pulled that shot, making the fall of the shot rather than going into the center part. The only part which registers as a hit is just bigger than a golf ball, 4.5 centimeters. He snatched it, and the bullet hit the edge at 9 o'clock. Christoph SUMANN, he's picked up some ski time. And you know what? This could well have been the new best time. He's picked up his ski time. He's got 1 penalty loop. The veteran from Austria. Vettel, Christiansen. Now he really needs to release these shots so fast. You can just see his foresight. If you look at the end of the barrel and the high point of the barrel, it's all blacked off except about 3.4 millimeters, which he looks through. Well, 1 penalty there. Anderson just letting the staff know they need to encourage him. Look at the wind flags there. Now, they really are blowing strong from the left, and this has caused a lot of errors today, especially in the stand shoot. Only 2 athletes as Eriksson builds his position. I make it only 2 athletes out of 54 at the finish have shot the perfect 10. And Eriksson will not be joining them, that elite group of only 2 at the moment. I'm sure we will see more, but it's never easy. Well, he worked at it. Jonsson just doing the usual. The coaches from the range, they really do keep all their support staff around the tracks. They keep them informed. It's a long, lonely day out in the forest there to give split timings. Sometimes over these short distances, some of the athletes like to take a little drink on board as well. Not really needed for a 25-minute race, but the staff are out there supporting, giving timings, giving encouragement. So number 96, Martin Otsenas, showing us how it's done. Look at his time, it's 8:38. Can he pick up his pace as BJOENTEGAARD comes into the finish? Another good performance from these young Norwegians. This is a very hard team to get into. So much spirit, so much enthusiasm. And I do like the way the coaches have not allowed the young team members to increase their volume of training by too much. Yeah. I apologise if we seem to be having some sound difficulties here, as LEGUELLEC gets all the praise and the interviews. Fantastic day for Jean-Philippe LEGUELLEC. A very good junior, in fact, junior world champion. And looking good for the first ever victory in biathlon for Canada in the men's field. It has been done in the women's, but could this bring on the new era for Canada? They've certainly and always have, developed some good juniors. As we saw at the Youth Olympics back in January in Innsbruck. So 64 coming up to the final 300 meters. Pietro Duto is trying to maximize the momentum down the descent into the flat of the stadium. So Pietro Duto, some 1 minute 30 behind. So, bib number 83, the Estonian, very good in the prone position, but the stand has been the difficult part of this race for so many athletes. Stepsenko, he's picked up 2 penalties. It was clear in the prone. Now he has to try and make up something on the skiing part of his biathlon. LEGUELLEC still leading the way and looking pretty much set to take the victory today. Now then, what the French traditionally, we know they can hit the targets. They have such good coaching, depth of coaching. Their retired athletes always come back and give to the teams, creating the good spirit which the French biathlon team have and always have had. Well, the wind is too much for Desto. Two penalties. You just sense that there was a snatch. He's just confirming that shake of the head. He can't believe it's happened. Christoph SUMANN, that one penalty has cost him so much in the stand position. Just the one penalty today. He's going wide on the right of our screen, getting all the timings. Look at the time, 24.7. Take the penalty loop away, and he'd be somewhat 1 or 2 seconds off the lead time. I can tell you, the British team's performance for the British fans as Christoph SUMANN steps his way around the difficult left-hander. Very good day for Lee Steve Jackson. He's 43rd after, in fact, at the finish, missing only 2 targets, 2 minutes and 9 seconds behind the winning time. Great performance, well done to Jacko. Arvidsson. His time is not going to threaten, even if he gets these, and I think he might. Oh, except the last one. The excitement was too much. He realised just 1 to go. It's so difficult to keep the brain out of it, to just prevent yourself thinking, I've just got 1 to go. I could have a great race today if I get this one. It's really difficult to blank out all those thoughts, all the emotions. And especially when you're functioning on close to maximum all the way. You really are on about 90 to 94% of your maximum ability, which is a painful place to be sitting for 25 minutes. Now, can Daniel Mesetic spoil the Canadian party? He needs to shoot fast, and he never really allows himself to shoot too fast. He's so accurate, so careful normally. Well, the Canadians will be feeling the pressure's off now. We're keeping an eye on Mesetic. Oh, and he missed the last one. Normally so stable, so guaranteed for some of the best shooting scores. Mesetic has let them go on the stand shoot as well. 2 penalties. Christoph SUMANN. Well, you can see the time, LEGUELLEC's time of 25.10. It's not going to be affected at all. And BOEUF, we're seeing BOEUF's name, but I can tell you at the finish, say BOEUF and GRAF. And well done to SUMANN, 24 seconds. He almost maintained that same pace as he came in. Well done to Christoph SUMANN. His ski speed was a little off on Wednesday. 3 days later, that first race under his belt, it really has got him the cobwebs blown out, the race nerves aside, and he's done it again at age 38. He's able to put himself onto the podium. Well done, Christoph SUMANN. Well, it's been one of the strangest days in a 10-kilometre I've seen for a very long time. Canada at the moment and looking pretty good for the whole race. with Jean-Philippe LEGUELLEC taking the victory. He started way down as Bib, well, way early in the race, Bib 38. And the coach is realizing there isn't another athlete out there as Christensen, the time has gone and he's missed a target. Didn't see what happened there, but he's decided to take a spare bullet from his rifle. He must have accidentally ejected one. Well, the coaches go through a lot of pain during these races as well. As Espen Norby Andersen just, well, lets it be shown that he's not impressed with what happened there. Martin Watson is coming in, the Slovakian. The main base is in Bratislava, down in Slovakia, World Cups, Brezno. Now, have the Canadian coaches been celebrating just a little early? Look at his time, 17:27. They can keep their party feeling going. There's sadly for the Slovakian, that's 2 penalties. Oh, you just sensed he tried to rebuild again. When you've missed 2 consecutive shots, you need to change something. No point to continue. I thought he might have held it together. Well, there's confirmation. LEGUELLEC, BOEUF and SUMANN. Further down the standings, Dominic Landetinger, we saw him in 3rd position in the 20 kilometres, down in 22nd, and largely has 3 penalties in the stand shoot. But this is how to put it together today to get 10 out of 10. Jean-Philippe LEGUELLEC. His best previous performance, 8th at the Olympic Games, and this the sprint race. And today a victory. What a day for Canada, what a day for the Canadian biathlon all round, the juniors, the women, inspirational performance there. And the first ever victory in the men's race in the sprint with Jean-Philippe LEGUELLEC. Well done to him, 10 out of 10, the perfect day on the range.
At that point, there's no pressure. All you
well,
because this shooting is already done.
We're just going to head over now to Finland and the ski jumping from Kuusamo. And I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this one here with Jean-Philippe LEGUELLEC taking the victory and will lead out tomorrow in the pursuit competition.